And welcome back, ladies, gentlemen, enemies, friends, foes, fans. We are back with Academy Overwatch NECC quarterfinals versus Florida Polytechnic. Or is it Florida Tech? Florida Poly. Gotcha. Anyways, Valpo going to be the 1 seed, taking on the 8th seed here in the quarterfinals. I know we've had a lot of NECC semis matches this week, but this is going to be their first round match, and if they were to win, would have a semifinal match tomorrow at the same time. We'll be having the double speed for support, going to have the Curie as well as the Lucio. Going to be AeroJ and CQ9 piloting those heroes. Going to have Kirakuki on the Reinhardt here. We've seen this Reinhardt from Kirakuki quite a lot recently. And then Ramon and L on DPS going to be playing the Bastion and Reaper. TQ9 finding the nice kill. Junker going to go down early here in this fight. And we don't get to see Samoa too often. But Valpo kind of fighting in center here. Going to have to work to the side and will get first cap. Gonna have the Shojin and Reaper for DPSs for Florida. Gonna have that Junker tank and staying on Junk after the death there, so no swap coming out there. And then they also have the Curie and Lucio for support. Ooh, and Reinhardt just gets melted there, but not before he's able to find a nice kill onto Shojin. Ramon falling down here. Ramon does end up dying there to the Reaper. And Florida will cap there. CQ9 flying in on the Lucio here. Valpo was able to get that 28%. A nice shatter, able to find several. Going to turn around and get the pin. CQ9 able to pick up one. L able to finish off the other. Be 2 big kills. Valpo able to recap point. We're tied up at 31%, but Valpo with control. Do have both DPS ults for Valpo and both support ults for Florida. We do have both support ults coming up for Valpo. Did have that swap to the Juno. Phone dropping low in cake mode. We do have a Reaper ult coming out. L does have a Reaper ult available as well. Reaper ult picks up 2. L with a nice shot. L super low though. Trying to TP out, not able to do so. Florida will cap point. But yeah, we did have AeroJ switch off the Curie to the Juno, but going to have Ray available. And we have Kirakuki swapping to the Orisa. So Orisa going to be doing much better into that Junker tank matchup. Three ults available for both teams. We do have B-Drop coming out, Ray coming out for Valpo. We do have Junker Queen ult. Gonna get anti on just a few. See if Ramon's able to find an angle for the Reaper ult. Both DPSs for Valpo low. Kirakuki drops. And that will be almost a team kill. Luckily, Lucio CQ9 able to get out of there in time. And Florida Poly definitely coming out much stronger than expected. This is a 1A seed matchup, and they are having a heck of a game right now. We do have the Bastion ult coming out on point. L with the Reaper ult able to pick up 1. Kirakuki picking up 1 as well. And they're now in OT. Kirakuki picking up a double kill and AeroJ finishing it off, and that will be a team kill. Or at least 4 there. At 60%, ult economy low for the side of Valpo. No ults available for either team here. At 80% now, L does get picked off. Not going to be a great start to the fight for Valpo. Ooh, and the Reaper ult for Florida is big. Big Orisa ult though, able to have 3 in there. Doesn't do as much damage as I expected there. And L going to be the last alive near team kill. And not able to get the touch in, and that will do it for first point. So first point actually going to AC to Florida Poly here.
Ready for battle. I'll find my own path.
My heart is strong, and my javelin is sharp.
Stay in sight, and I'll keep you safe.
Heading into second point here, we will have Kirakuki with the tank match. Gonna be playing Junker Queen here. I do remember seeing a lot of Junker Queen from Kirakuki a while back. I think last spring. Maybe that was Little Flaps, but regardless, Junker Queen used to kind of be a mainstay in the meta for us, at least about a year ago. But I want to see the Junker matchup here. We're gonna have the Reaper and Soj for Valpo on DPS, and then CQ9 gonna be piloting the Juno, and RJ back on the Kiri. L able to find a nice pick. Ooh, and Kirakuki able to finish it off on the Junker. They're able to get first cap here on second point. Alpha at 20% now. Florida taking their time here to regroup. A big team fight here for Valpo, and they're able to pick up 4 there in near team kill. Valpo at 55% now, and looking much better on this second point. And Florida, once again, it feels like it's taking so much time to regroup here. You have Soj ult coming out for the side of Florida. A lot of ults available for both teams here. Did have the B drop come out. Florida will cap point. A nice right click there by L. CQ9 able to pick up 1. L with a nice kill on the Soj. Valpo at 90%, only gave a point for 12%. Soj ult will come out for L. We do have a raid coming out for Valpo and Gates. And we do have a Reaper ult for the side of Florida. Ramon's still holding on to his. Lucio on point though, is getting some touches in. Will go down. And now the Reaper ult comes out, and that will be second point to Valpo. Looking much cleaner on that second point, as they didn't even really lose a fight at all there. Even when they gave up point there, they're kind of just giving some space.
Ready for battle.
I could do this on my own. Probably faster too.
Sorry about that. Do have L here taking some shots. Oh, and just misses. Just rims out there.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So going to be headed to third point on Samoa here. Talk about a point we don't see too often. Third point on Samoa. Kirkuki does go down early, and that's not going to be a great pick for Valpo. Q9 doing the best to keep L alive here. RJ and Kirikuki picking up some kills here. And the Junker 1v1, or I guess, you know, rather 3v1 there. Goes the way of Valpo, and Valpo going to be able to cap point here. Valpo going to be up to that 26% and pretty much evened it up here. But haven't mentioned it yet, but quite a switch up for the DPSs for Florida Polytechnic. Gonna have that soldier for the hit scan and then the echo. When that echo has ult, gonna be a very impactful ultimate to have. Gates are available. Gates will come out. Gates gonna help him out a lot for sure. LTP into the backline here. Gets one really low, but is going to have to Realm Shadow out there. Cassidy going to have to slide out here. Do have the Junker ult. The Junker ult's going to anti-4 there, but the beat drop in return is going to keep everybody alive for the moment, but Ramon able to find one on the soldier. Ray comes out for CQ9, and we have both DPS ults available now. Now just running down this Curie, trying to get the stagger, not able to do so. Valpo at 99% with both DPS ults out. High Noon not going to find anyone. Rowan does have a Reaper ult, will use it but gets booped away. Is able to find one on the Lucio. Rowan able to find another. Ooh, and the Junker ult for Florida Poly going to find several. RJ does go down. It's quite the fight. 4 point here. Very long extended fight. Oh, and a nice melee onto the Lucio. CQ9 was able to find the soldier as well. This fight is looking in Valpo's favor now. RJ will have gates soon as well. Oh, L with literally 1 HP. Does go down. Ramon able to find the echo. Ramon able to find the Junker as well. They did get the swap to the Tracer to try and keep that touch up. And they drop point. And Valpo will win game 1 off of C9. And we'll take a look at the play of the game here.
Play of the game.
Ooh, and it will be L on the Soj. This is back to second point. Was able to, with the Soj ult, find one on the Curie, as well as a nice kill on the Reaper there too. But that'll do it for game 1. So Florida Poly coming out swinging. We're able to take first point, but ultimately Valpo able to settle into this match and take point 2 and 3, and we are going to be heading into game 2 with a 1-0 advantage, but we'll be right back after this short break. And we are back with game 2 of Valpo versus Florida Polytechnic. Heading to Gibraltar, Valpo going to be on defense first. Going to have this hit scan soldier as well as the Reaper for DPS. Going to have Kirikuki on the Diva. Love to see it. Huge Diva fan if you haven't watched many Overwatch games. As well as going to have the same supports. Going to have the Kiri and the Juno. Ooh, and several members really low.
Enemies on the payload. Let's get them.
Valpo with a great first stop there.
Forward barrier activated.
RJ with a nice kill there on the DPS. L with another. L with 2. L having a great start on the soldier. Typically see the Soj for our his scan, but the soldier going to be a much better fit on the Gibraltar map. So we see him finding some shots in that tiny little window there. RJ gonna drop really low, is able to TP out of there though. We do have Ray coming out. Ramon is gonna drop. We have Baby Diva. Is gonna remech, and that's gonna be big for this team fight, and we'll have Diva ult available. The only thing you gotta think about on this bridge is the payload is under, so we're not touching point here. And they are pushed back to spawn again now. Valpo with a great start, only a minute 45 left for Florida Polytechnic. We'll have Soldier Art available now. Wall does come out for Yuri fan. I'll use Visor, is able to pick up 1 before he falls. We do have gates coming out. Evolt will be used on point. Not able to find anybody, but he's going to remech. That beat drive come out for Florida. Ramon does have Reaper ult available here. We'll see if we see him let it rip on point. It's unfortunately going to be messed up with that shield, and going to fall. L up here, free firing away, is able to find the tank and get the touch before point. Excuse me, they did cap point there, and L's gonna drop. Now 3 minutes left here for Florida.
I have arrived.
Hey.
I'll get him back to point here. Do have Ray coming out for CQ9. L able to find a nice kill on the Cassidy. Cassidy did have that Deadeye available too. Cassidy, or L finding another onto the Kiri. That TP is used, but ill-advised as L is able to pick up another one. And L is low-key cooking on the soldier right now. And by low-key, I mean he is absolutely cooking.
I'll try to repay the favor.
He's vibing now. I hope he doesn't have music on in the background. It's booping. But yeah, gonna have some time here as Florida regroups and respawns here.
Under my protection.
B-Chop does come out for Florida. Gonna have to back off a bit here. We did get the switch to Ram here after that first point. Ball comes out, gates are available. We do have gates come out with the Ram ult. L able to find one on Yuri Fan. Do have visor available still. L has got to be on fire right now. Ult economy in Florida's favor though, as they have 40 seconds left to get to the second point.
I've got you in my sights.
Deadeye does come out, but not before L's able to pick up a double kill. And this will most likely be the play of the game. Kuki able to finish that one off, and 2 ults being used, but Valpo able to make a hold. Able to take the TP down, and that'll do it.
Clearing the area. Another one.
Score 0-1. Switching sides.
Valpo with a pretty darn solid defense there.
Initiating match.
We'll see what we see for heroes. Could see a Genji pulled out here, but I'm expecting to see the same Soj Reaper for Valpo. Could see a Diva or a Winston, wouldn't be bad on the Gibraltar. But we will see. Okay, we are going to have a hover on that Winston. Also a hover on Echo
So
too.
many different languages. I have decided to learn them all.
Mission readiness protocols engaged. I'm good to go.
Let's make this quick. I have peanut butter banana.
Still waiting for Ramon to pick a character here. Although I'm expecting a Reaper. We'll see that Reaper come out from Ramon. So Echo kind of the only surprise here, at least for me.
Escort the payload.
On this first point, we'll see a bit of different comps just with some long-range fighting here. Gonna see that Ash swap for the side of Florida. And swapping up the supports a bit too. Okay, we do see the Genji from L. L dropping really low. Now caught in a bad spot, but not before he picks up 2. Valpo going to be able to take a lot of space here. That first team fight win is going to be big. Ram goes down late as well, so that's going to be quite the stagger. Valpo already passed halfway where they need to go, and they got little over 5 minutes available. Kuki diving the back line now. Is able to find the melee, and that's going to be a big pick. Oh, looking for a flank here. Oh, and they have no idea. Let's have to get the reflect. He's able to dash out. L is just pestering their team right now. And pick on Cassidy gonna be big. Ram goes down as well, and the remote ult going to pick up one. But AeroJ finding the double kill. That'll do it for game 2. So Valpo able to pick up game 2 here.
Play of the game.
Ooh, and play the game will actually go to Florida Poly on their Ram. Oh yeah, that was nice. But we will be right back with game 3. And Valpo going to be heading into Game 3 with a 2-0 lead over Florida Poly. But before we get headed into Game 3, I want to give a quick shout out to Valpo Day, April 9th. Only about 400,000 seconds away, but going to play a quick ad for Valpo Day. And we are heading straight into Game 3. Valpo on match point here. Going to be heading to Esperanza for our push map. And going to have quite an interesting team comp coming out from both teams. Going to have the Doomfist for the side of Florida Poly.
Mother like daughter.
And going to have the Winston for Valpo. Going to have a Torb too. But completely switching it up for the push map. Not too much action yet, but Karakuki going in deep and going to get picked off by the Kiri. But L with some great shots, getting a lot of members low. We do have a substitution for Valpo as Happy Squid goes in for Arrow J. Going to be playing that Kiri. So for Florida, at about 50 meters. Valpo, we do have Ramon switching to the Cassidy here. Only swap we've seen so far. Gates coming out for Florida. Response with the Ray. Valpo taking bot here though. And Valpo has bot right now. CQ9 picking up a double kill. CQ9 does drop. We do have Ramon just getting meters though. As the fight has completely left the objective, and Valpo able to regroup on point now. Quite a sneaky little play there from Ramon. I think we saw that our last series too on our push map. With Ramon as well. 3 ults available for both teams here. And nearing 5 for Valpo. Karakuki with a great shot there midair. Ramon was able to find one with the Deadeye there. Ooh, and the Venture picking up 2 for Florida Poly. Valpo looking to regain the lead here, are going to get the closer respawn. And with 6 minutes left here, Valpo starting to come back here.
Howdy.
Your team has taken the lead.
Looking satellite vector.
Valpo did end up taking the lead here, going to have Torb with the ult. Kuki might pop ult here. And we do see the ult being popped. Ray coming out for CQ9. Do have gates available for Happy Squid as well. You have gates coming out for Valpo. Doomfist did use ult on point there. Gonna go on to L. L able to find it though. L able to find another. And Valpo getting a ton of distance here. And they are looking to get the full cap, and we do have the Cassidy ult that was used there too. Was able to find one onto the Juno. Swap to the Junker Queen. And they do have L using the Torbo on point. Wall comes out, gates come out for Florida. Ramon able to find one. And that'll be a team kill, and that will be game 3. And Valpo with the clean sweep in the quarterfinals, and they will be playing in the NECC semifinals tomorrow at the same time, 7 p.m. But a great game today here for Valpo Overwatch. And play the game, going to go to CQ9 as Juno. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Academy Overwatch going 3-0 and getting the sweep in NECC quarterfinals. We will see this team tomorrow at 7 p.m. like I said, as well as Varsity Overwatch at 8 p.m. for their semifinal match. So 2 big NECC semifinal matches tomorrow, and that will wrap up our week for a very exciting week of Valpo Esports. But thanks so much for tuning in, and reminder, Valpo Day, April 9th. It'll be our annual day of giving for Valparaiso University. So family, friends, alumni, mark your calendars. But have a great night, and we'll see you guys next time.